Hello. Um, I don't. Apparently, Gman got this video removed because he broke some rule. I don't know. Um, it just so happened that I paused it and then went out to go do something. So I've still got the video. So I don't know if I'm breaking a rule by playing it. If I am, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I'm just doing this to make fun of G-Man. What is it? Hatred. Atheism is mental illness. Part 1. The proof. Dot, 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 dot. I'm afraid to go to full screen.
I believe that atheism is a mental illness, and someone made a really good video on YouTube a few years ago, and it brings out some points that I've been trying to make about atheists for a long time. I'm not saying this is all atheists, but some of these atheists do got issues, and some of them need to go take their medication. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah, hey, wait, you don't like it? Hey.
First, G-Man just said that some of these atheists need to go take their medication. That's coming from a man who actually took medication when he was a kid. Was that medication you took based on behavior? Like, was it a behavioral thing, or was it just like because you had high blood pressure or something? I don't know.
So let's see what that says here. It says, despite claiming that they're for free speech and rationality, you know, this particular group of atheists were out there trying to stop these Christians from preaching out in the street. Extremely hypocritical. And then you see how they began to go back to their cardinal nature when they began to going out there acting like wild animals with no self-control. Let him go. Let him go. In other words, I think she was speaking cheetah, or I'm not sure if she was speaking rabbit, but she was.
No, G-Man, she was just screaming. She wasn't speaking cheetah or rabbit. She was screaming, you idiot.
She wasn't speaking English, that's for sure.
And also, that was a very clear example of a crazy person, G-Man, okay? That atheist was clearly crazy. All groups have these, even Christians. The ones who go around yelling on bullhorns, screaming at people, holding the Bible. These are behaviors you associate with crazy. Oh, shit. My bad. Dead air. Unprofessional.
Fuck that shit. I don't want to coexist. I want to eradicate. This shit should not fucking exist. Religion is holding us fucking back. I want them eradicated off the goddamn face of the earth. I want them eradicated off the goddamn face.
And that's what's in their heart. They want to eradicate us off the face of the earth. Why do you think they make so many videos hating toward us all the time? And then have the nerve and the gall to get upset when we make a video response to the hatred and the evil that comes out of their mouth. Well, I mean, what kind of normal individual makes a YouTube video like this? Obviously, these people are not normal. They're suffering from some type of mental illness. Good.
G-Man, what kind of person would take that as serious? You're implying that, okay, let me try to educate you here, G-Man. Okay, I know you like wrestling. You'll have to forgive me, G-Man. I haven't watched wrestling since I was a little tiny kid, so forgive me if my examples are a bit out of date. Okay, you know, when Hulk Hogan would go like this, like when he would go like this. Okay. It's not because he couldn't hear the crowd. He was exaggerating that to make the crowd scream louder. He was doing it for entertainment, to entertain the crowd. Okay, when someone would punch Hulk Hogan in the face, and he would go like this, and they punch him again, and he would go, and then you start walking around like that. Okay. It's not because he got a burst of energy from being struck in the face. That's not how a person would react. He was putting on an act to entertain. The most common way of doing this is by exaggeration to the point of absurdity. Okay, so if I was if I like to drink, okay, for the purpose of entertainment, I will make it sound like I'm an alcoholic. Okay, what that cult of Dusty guy was doing, how he's screaming and getting all angry, that's an act, G-Man. That's an act. He's exaggerating for the purpose of entertainment. Okay, that is not how he really is. So you're saying what kind of person like would think like that or act like that? G-Man, what kind of person would think that's real? You kind of person. You kind of oof.
Because you're all powerful and all knowing, and you decided the only possible way you could forgive these people for behaving the way you created them to behave in the first place was to murder your son. Of course not. That doesn't make any goddamn sense. So why would you accept that from your all powerful, all knowing, all loving God? You have to be fucking pathetically brainwashed.
No, actually, you have to be an idiot who believes in a straw man who doesn't actually who doesn't know what it is that what we Christians actually believe. And again, you see the hatred that is coming out of these people. Some of them are a little bit more slick. Yeah.
G-Man, he's acting. He's acting, G-Man. He's putting on an act. Okay. The Undertaker. Okay. The Undertaker is not the living undead who has come to the WWF to take all wrestlers to the pits of hell. No, he's a guy who is putting on an act for the purpose of entertainment. Holy crap.
Instead of getting on here and getting mad and cussing people out and saying all these things, they'll take it out on us, in the comment section. Some will laugh at us or whatever. But the point of the matter is they all share the same goal.
I said this in a previous video. You'll notice G-Man said, they'll take it out on us. They'll laugh at us in the comment section. No. They'll laugh at me. They will laugh at me in the comment section. They will make fun of me. They will harass me. They will embarrass me. G-Man, me, not us. You dishonest son of a gun.
They want to eradicate us off the face of the earth. And these people are really evil.
Who wants to eradicate you off the face of the earth? I would rewind, but I'm afraid I'll lose this video.
And people need to start understanding this. They're extremely selfish. The only thing about themselves. They tell other people that children should not be indoctrinated with the Bible, with Scripture. They shouldn't be told that they're going to go to an eternal lake of fire if they reject Christ as their Savior. Some of them will go so far to say that's child abuse, but then they got no problem whatsoever.
Some of them will go as far as saying that this is child abuse. Who? Atheists? No, G-Man. No. You liar. No. You know who does that? Assholes do that. Assholes will say, oh, indoctrinating your kid in church or in religion. That's child abuse. That's what assholes say. Okay? Repent or burn in the lake of fire. That's what assholes say. ASS holes. I was afraid I'd spell holes wrong. Oh, God.
Ever teaching their children that they are racially superior to everyone else with their theory of evolution. That black...
No! Nobody's teaching that. No one's teaching that, stupid.
People should be in human zoos.
Human zoos, that's what one guy did in like the black and white days. It was like a freak show, like a circus thing oh, hold on, wait a minute. Okay, that human zoos thing, right? That was something that some guy did, okay? You will never find in the education system where it was being taught that people should be in zoos, that black people should be in zoos, or nobody ever taught that, you liar. Goddamn liar. You're going to hell, G-Man, because you're worse than one of those guys who like having sex with kids, according to you.
They have no problem teaching people that cats and dogs are more important than human beings.
Nobody teaches that.
Stupid stuff that Cult of Dusty is saying in this video.
Didn't even think for a second that makes any kind of sense.
I have literally. Oh God, I'm gonna keep doing this all night. G-Man, I have literally never heard. I did that in the wrong place. I have literally never heard anyone say that cats and dogs are more important than humans. Well, I'm putting away my fingers. Literally, the only person I have ever heard say that is that black guy in the bushes. You are the only one, literally, I've ever heard say that cats and dogs are more important than people. I hope this video doesn't get deleted. I hope I'm not breaking a rule. If I am, I'm sorry.
Sense whatsoever.
Say that to me again, that I lack integrity, I might just get over that and smack you.
So all Irishmen can't handle the fact that they lack integrity?
If you tell me once more that I lack integrity, I can come and smack you, right?
Okay, you can say that, you'll end up the joke, but you do lack integrity. That's right. My nature as a Mexican is to continue push the fast. You just do it.
Let's see this.
Be careful, sir. They're intolerant. Stop touching me, sir. I did it. Self-defense.
And atheists are some of the most intolerant people on the planet. They've got a real problem with people practicing their faith in this country.
Okay. Atheists are some of the most intolerant people, and you use that little clip as an example. You'll notice, G-Man, you're focusing on the atheist. Okay, you're not focusing on the person who was provoking him. Okay, now, G-Man, let's face it. Look, G-Man, you're ghetto as fuck. Okay, there are things that should offend you that don't, because you're ghetto. Okay, the only thing that will offend you is if I call you a nigger. Okay, that will offend you. Okay, for civilized people, especially civilized men. Okay, to say to a man's face he lacks integrity, G-Man, those are fighting words. Okay, just like if I called you a nigger to your face, I would be expecting your tiny fist to hit me, because for you those would be fighting words. Okay, to tell a civilized man he lacks integrity, okay, those are fighting words. Okay, to call a civilized man a coward, those are fighting words. Okay, so that little tiny Christian right there was provoking that man, and being a scumbag doing it because he knew he was safe. He was provoked. He wanted him to hit him, because then he knew, it'd be like, oh, it would be all awesome. Real asshole, just like you.
Country, and that's why they're pushing for all of these different communistic views, these socialistic views that they have, and they push for anything that is totally anti-religion, anti-God, and they want to try to get everyone to accept it by fear and intimidation and by fake education.
I do not know what you're talking about, G-Man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Education and dumbing down our society by believing in a bunch of nonsense that they can't even verify in a laboratory.
You don't want me to do this. Trust me. Hold on a second, sir. There's only so much a man can take before he has to exercise some kung fu.
Going on YouTube.
Now, there are people that someone intelligently, very intelligent, he has a high education, he's traveled the world, he's in an
Here, you seen that? As soon as he said that it was going to be on YouTube, he walked away because he knows that a lot.
Wrong, G-Man. Wrong. Okay. Look. Okay. Look. Men. Okay. You know the stereotype about how men are just big old. Hold on. Okay. You know the stereotype about how like men are just big old oafs, and they're dumb, and like girls are like the I don't know, the intuitive ones or whatever. Okay, that's stereotype. Okay, look, I'm telling you this, G-Man, because you don't know this. Okay, men are actually a lot more intelligent than we're made out to be. Okay, you said that man walked away because the little tiny man said this is going to be on YouTube, and that's why he walked away. No, that's not why he walked. I was watching it. And I could very clearly see what happened. I could very, very clearly see what happened. Okay. He got in that little man's face. Okay. And that big atheist guy knew, I can pummel this man. Okay. I mean, I could beat the crap out of this man, and there's nothing he could do about it. And that little man knew it. He knew it. Okay. So he went with his Hail Mary. This is going to be great on YouTube. Right? Because a man would just say, well, I got myself into this. Let's get it over with. Okay. The big, tall atheist man made his point. The little man knew. I just got put in my place. And because that atheist is a civilized man, he didn't discipline him physically, which guy code is usually how it goes. Half of what I said was complete bullshit.
A lot of people are going to watch this. Atheists like to put on a front. When they're around other people, they want to look like they're nice, caring, and loving people. But behind the scenes, these people are plotting to do evil to people. You can read the comment sections in most Christians' comment sections. You can go look at.
You can read the comment section in most Christians' no. You can read the comments in my comment section, is what Gman was saying. If you look at my comments, you will see how everyone's so evil and bad. My comments, okay? The way they treat me, not us. You dishonest black person.
Look at Beckle's comment section. You can go look at mine, George Harrisism, S.J. Thomason. You can go look at John MacArthur's comment section. If the atheist is there, they're going to spread their hatred and their visceral. And they're going to go out there and they're going to...
Well, G-Man, what about you? What about when you comment? Are your comments positive, uplifting, or are your comments laughing at them, mocking them, ridiculing them, mocking them in the street, or so whatever the hell Richard Dawkins said? I don't know. Oh, Richard Dawkins, asshole, by the way, just so you know, G-Man. That's why he says those things.
They try to just do their best to try to harm people. Now, unfortunately, not all theists believe this. Some theists have drunk the Kool-Aid and believe that the children of Satan are actually good people. And that's too bad for them.
Okay. Here's the part I get confused. When G-Man says theists, he is talking about Christians, I think. Because theists would be just as damned as atheists or anything else. Because for G-Man, it's Christian or nothing. So I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
Because it's only a matter of time before they join that group.
I'll say this in front of the public. You and I can discuss whatever you like, but you do not look at a man and tell him in front of a public that he has no integrity.
Now, did you hear that, G-Man? That meant we could speak of whatever you want. Or like we can talk about whatever you want. But you do not look at another man in the face in public and say he lacks integrity. G-Man, like I said, those are fighting words, okay? Those are words that would warrant an ass kicking. To you, G-Man, that's just like, you know, because again, your ghetto is shit, okay? So things that should offend you don't, okay? That is a very offensive thing that little tiny man is saying. Very offensive. Very, very offensive.
That evangelist is a man after my own heart, because I would be saying a heck of a lot more than saying that they have no integrity. That is a man after my own heart. You tell the people...
That man is after your own heart. That little weasel of a man. You're giving him a thumbs up. Okay. Fair enough.
Like it is, and then you expose them. You tell them that they're violent. You tell them that they're evil. You tell them that these people only want to cause harm, and they're not looking to do good to anybody who disagrees with them. And
you're saying that's what Christians should be doing? Forget it.
I can prove that with a snap of a finger. if I ever see any of these people in public. Most of the time when I'm evangelizing, it's very difficult to get an atheist to come out their cave long enough to have a conversation.
You have never evangelized, G-Man. You don't evangelize. You've never evangelized. What you do is you go out in public and yell the Bible at people, okay, with a bullhorn. You wave your Bible around saying you're all going to the lake of fire. Okay, that's the behavior that's associated with crazy people yelling in the street. G-Man, I told you this one of the last times we talked. Look at your little opening thing where where you're yelling the Bible. I told you this last time, G-Man. Look at that video again. Nobody is looking at you. You're in a crowded street yelling the Bible, and people are walking by and watching you with the corner of their eye. Okay? That's what you do with crazy people. Because if you're walking and you make eye contact, the crazy person's going to lock on you, and he's and then the biting starts, throwing feces, throwing a shoe. I want no part of that. G-Man, I'm scared of crazy people. I'm scared of you, G-Man. You scare me.
Conversation.
We're in the street.
Let's step away from your little bit.
Look, if you feel froggy, stop acting like a high school kid that just pushes back and forth.
Why be hostile about it?
Yes. Come on, you're a grown.
Again, this clip right here, clearly, G-Man, clearly, that is a crazy person. I don't know if it will be said officially that person is an atheist or not. I think it's just that person gets angry about the abortion thing. But clearly, that is a crazy person. Okay, look at the screaming. Okay, look at the running back and forth, the jittery movements. Okay, that's the behavior you associate with crazy people. Holy crap, I just realized I described you again. Sorry. Not sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a woman that believes in tolerance. And that's a woman that believes in freedom of speech. That is a woman that...
No, she never said that. I never heard her say she believes in tolerance. She believes in free speech. That is a woman behaving like a crazy person. And as far as those people holding up signs, I'm assuming Christians, those are people behaving like assholes, G-Man. Assholes. Buttholes, if you will. Big old stinky buttholes.
That believes that we should have our rights to practice our beliefs. Of course they don't believe that. They never believe it. They'll say one thing in public, but in private, they're wishing for our demise. They're wishing for...
Okay, atheists are wishing for all Christians' demise. Really, G-Man? Really? Okay.
Death of our beliefs. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever let these people trick you or fool you. This is what they're all about at the end of the day.
Why is it horrible? Horrible to look at. Why is it horrible? Can I ask you? And guess what?
I've seen that face. Okay, that is the look of a crazy person, G-Man. I have a video addressing it. You have that face, G-Man. That's a crazy person's face. The big eyes, you know, the not actually looking at you, but more looking in your direction. Wow. Oh, that's crazy stuff.
And guess what?
That's not a bad idea. You know, maybe I should make some signs showing people the evils of abortion and showing people what these women are actually doing to their bodies and showing.
Okay, Gman. Okay. This is 100% for. Okay, hold on. Okay, the Lubis is stepping out. Hold on. Hello, G-Man. I'm the actor who plays the Lubis. My name is Lewis. It would be a very bad idea for you to post up signs of abortions to go in the street and what you're saying. Please don't do that. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Okay, it's the Lubis. G-Man, no bullshit. I will personally fund you doing that. If you go to your beautiful hometown of New Jersey, if you go to your beautiful hometown of New Jersey, if you go to New York's retarded little brother and you put up like you're holding up abortion signs and telling people like this is what you guys believe, but G-Man, I will personally fund that under the condition that it's recorded. The entire thing is recorded by a third party because I want to get like the wide angle. Okay, I will fund it. Okay, you contact. Well, I mean, I've got a contract video or something. I don't know, so I can't get in contact with you. But if you contact me, G-Man, I will fund that. I'm being dead serious here. I will fund that. That would be funny as hell.
Them what will happen to the babies and what they will do with the cells of these babies. I think more of us need to be out in the street and actually talking about these things, and trying to warn women of the evils of atheism and how they approve of this behavior. I'm not saying that all atheists support abortion, because it's not true. All of them do not support abortion.
You make it sound like they do.
The majority of them do, because they do not believe that life has any real meaning or value. They have a lot of demonic views that you don't hear them talk.
Atheists don't believe that life has any real meaning or value. G-Man, you are waiting for the end of this world. G-Man, you are waiting with joy for the end of this world and all life so that you could start your second life in heaven with Jeebus. Atheists know there is no second life. Atheists know this is it. You don't think they value this life? They will never be here again. When they are gone, G-Man. They better value this life. It's the only life they have. But you, G-Man, you're waiting to see this world burn. I've heard you say it. You can't wait to see this world burn because you know you've got a second life coming. But it's going to be in hell with me, G-Man. In hell. And when I'm in hell, well, I'm going to start doing evil stuff, G-Man. And if you're there with me, I'm probably going to butt fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do that. I won't do that. I might do that. I might, but I won't do it. I might. I don't know.
Talking about because they're too busy most of the time trying to deceive people into believing that God doesn't exist instead of actually telling people what they believe. Because if most people understood what they believe, they will be turned off by them instantly.
What?
That right there is happening every day.
You know what?
3,000 times.
You have to calm down. No, you calm down. No. Yeah. When you show them getting out of hand, you're getting crazy. Oh, crazy? Yeah. You want to see crazy?
No, I want you to get to a right mind. Right mind.
You that I attacked your side. Wasn't it you?
I don't care if you do that or not. You're not trying to come over here and intimidate us. You think? Well, no, because you don't
And
want.
that's why they attempt to get the law. They get lawmakers to do their dirty work for them, to take away our rights so that we can't stand out there no more. Because if it was up to them, they would be attacking us on a daily basis. Now, some people will say, Gman, you got this persecution complex. I don't got a persecution complex.
You absolutely have a persecution complex, G-Man. Everything about you is me being attacked, me having to defend myself, me facing adversity, me having to struggle, me having to stand up for what's right. G-Man, everything about you is a persecution comp. Everything. You're black. You're black. And the suffering that we all have to deal with to this day, everything about you is a persecution complex. You fucking liar. And I ain't far off. I'm Puerto Rican. Ugh, gross, dude. But at least I'm not black.
Telling it like it is. If an atheist can sit down and make a YouTube video and mock the God that we worship, if an atheist can make a YouTube video and express their views and their opinions, then Christians can do the same things.
Yeah, and that's what everyone's doing. Atheists are expressing their views. Christians are expressing theirs. Yeah, that's what everyone's doing.
Religions can do the same thing. You don't think that you have the right to be the only person to have a voice and nobody else is allowed to have a voice. That is the problem with these people in this country and with the world.
Whoa. What do you mean, these people? That was a race joke.
That is why every single time these people get control of a particular country, that country fails. They dominated Stalin's Russia. That country failed. Mao dominated his particular country.
China, G-Man. China. You fucking idiot.
And he failed. Anything that these people touch, anything that they try to put together politically, it fails. It may stick around for a little while, but it fails.
To stand up for these children that don't have a voice. You're for this. Yeah, you are. You're for this. And you'd be for it if we're out here.
My thing is this. How can an atheist come out and say that child abuse is wrong? How can an atheist come out and say that mistreating your children as parents is wrong, but then support abortion?
Okay, how can an atheist say that child abuse is wrong, but because they believe it's wrong, and evidence shows that kids suffer from this. That's how this is a stupid thing you're saying. And then how can they say that it's wrong, but then be okay with abortion? Okay, how can an atheist say treating a child badly is wrong, but then having a medical procedure you're not making sense, you dummy. You're not making sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Stop killing children.
How many videos do you think you're going to find on YouTube with atheists protecting the unborn? Think about that a minute.
How many videos will you find on YouTube with atheists protecting the unborn? I don't know exactly what you mean by that. How many videos will you find on YouTube with anybody protecting the unborn? Gman, can you please answer that? And can you please tell me what this means?
How many videos do you think you're going to find on YouTube with atheists protecting the unborn? I'm sorry, you're not going to find a whole lot of them.
Oh, well, so then I was kind of right then. Did I pause? Oops. Dead air. Dead air.
You can't reason with atheists. You can't reason with a group of people that only desire.
Oh. Okay. I cut him off in the middle. You can't reason with atheists. Okay. Pretend Gman is speaking of himself. He just said you can't reason with atheists. Okay. So pretend Gman said you can't reason with me. And then let's see what else he says. You can't reason with me.
Desire your harm. See, a lot of them will tell you that for them, good morality is them trying to cause the least amount of harm.
Okay, I was going somewhere with that, but it kind of died. Never mind.
Say that with their mouth. They talk about the least amount of harm, while they're always trying to do the maximum amount of damage to people that they disagree with.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
You gotta think about that as you watch this video. I want you to think about this in your most intimate places, like when you're laying down in your bed, taking a shower or whatever.
Ew, you want me to think of that in my penis? You disgusting pervert. Ew, you want me to think of that in my butthole? Ew. That other, I don't know what they call it, but between your penis and your butthole, that's pretty intimate. Ew.
Whatever. And really take time to think about this. If these people really care about...
Whoa, what do you mean these people?
Causing the least amount of harm, why are they causing so much harm to people that they disagree with?
I don't know what you're talking about, G-Man. I don't know what you're talking about, G-Man. I seriously don't know what you're talking about.
Atheists are hypocrites. And they also...
G-Man, you're a hypocrite. I've got a ton of video... Well, not a ton. That was an exaggeration, G-Man. I don't literally have a metric ton. I have videos of you being a hypocrite. Hypocrite. You're speaking of yourself.
Also suffer from a mental illness. And that...
G-Man. You, my friend, suffer from a mental illness. By your own admission, emotionally disturbed. You were diagnosed with being emotionally disturbed as a child, which is usually when that diagnosis is given. And G-Man, you will be emotionally disturbed for the rest of your life. Just like a person who's mentally retarded will be mentally retarded for the rest of their life. Someone with autism will have autism for the rest of their life. You will be emotionally disturbed for the rest of your life. Now, you can choose to do something about it. Learn to live with this. You can, acknowledge that you have a problem, and you can actually do something about it. But you think you're normal. You think you are normal. And G-Man, you're not. Your brain is broken, G-Man. Your brain is broken and you think abnormally. We don't. I should feel sad for you, but I kind of hate you. Now I feel sad for thinking that, because that's not how my mom raised me.
A mental illness is self-hatred. They try to hide behind cockiness and narcissism and overinflated pride. But at the end
You are describing yourself to a T.
of the day, they practice self-hate. And what they need to do is come to the knowledge of truth that can only be found in Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. That's the end of the video, I think. Yeah. I'm going to clear the video and lose it forever. Boop. Bye. Man, I hope I don't get this thing taken down, because I guess Gman, the video got deleted, so because I think he broke a rule. If I'm breaking a rule, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I just wanted to make fun of Gman. Whoever pushed the button to get him in trouble, I'm sorry. Where's my button? Where's my button? Wrong button.
Praise the Dragon Lord, nigga.
Close enough. Bye-bye.